Our practice tends to take the most complex cases, very commonly cases where people have been told there are no other options. So we try to grant them the hope that we're going to use everything in modern technology that's safe and reasonable to make their life as good as possible. So Roy will be talking to you today about his condition and what led him to decide to move forward to proceeding with the amputation, which is a very difficult decision. But with his degree of injury and nerve and muscle damage and contracture, he is likely going to have much more function with what we do today.
It was in a motorcycle accident. After the accident, I've been having a lot of problems. You know, one of the main reasons that I've been coming here, or at least looking for the amputation, is because I've been getting a lot of infections. They, you know, seem like the older I get, the worse they get. They take longer to heal. So I'm afraid that, you know, if I don't take care of it, it will probably end up killing me.
Today we'll be focusing a lot on a new technology called osseointegration, which for the most part means the bone growing into an implant. This is important with amputees because we can have an implant grow into their bone and have it emerge from the skin and connect to the prosthetic that they're going to use to walk or to use their upper extremity. And now that prosthetic is one with their body, it's one with their skeleton, as opposed to being something that's just wrapped around their skin. And the differences in function have been phenomenal. And the differences in people using their limbs and going off and doing things that they couldn't do before and back to close to sometimes where they were before they even lost the limb.
You know, the main hope, you know, get rid of the pain. I have chronic pain for the last 18, 19 years. Better mobility. I'm an electrician, so going up and down ladders kind of makes it really hard. At the end of the day, I can barely move. So once the procedure is done and be able to get the prosthesis, I'm hoping to regain a more mobile, more normal life.
One of the big problems with amputations tends to be the phantom limb pain afterwards, where people can still feel their limb and it can be painful. By rerouting the nerve back into another nerve that's entering the muscle, we complete that circuit and we make that live wire go into something that's more calm. And our early studies have indicated if you do it up front, it really dramatically improves the patient's comfort. Not to mention provides a good source for these new complex prosthetics that can detect nerve impulse activity, to detect that to actually motor and power the prosthesis. So between the three of these, the osseointegration, the reconstruction, the targeted muscle reinnervation, we're going to give Roy the best chance at having the best limb and the best life possible.
It's been like 19 years and a lot of pain, a lot of struggle, so I'm looking forward to get it done and hopefully regain a better life.
So fortunately the procedure went off without a hitch. We got the hardware out safely, which sometimes can be challenging. Looks like he's poised for success. We're going to let everything heal and come back in 3 months, do the coupling procedure, and then it's off to the races. With emerging technologies and new techniques and people who are dedicated to their craft, there is hope if you've been told that you have a condition that can't be treated or things can't get any better. There's always possibility that it could. And you can see our osseointegration stem here fit in perfectly, right up and down the axis of the tibia. It's really exciting because most people think of an amputation as a step down, something major, debilitating thing to happen. But in his case, it already is, even 1 month after our coupling, a big step up compared to where he was before. He's already functionally much better, and he's just going to get better from here, both in terms of being able to do things that he couldn't do before, getting out into the world.
With this new prosthetic, I'm walking like I haven't walked or feel in 20 years. This is amazing.
It's very responsive. You tap and you can feel it all the way to the bone, so it's pretty cool.
Within like 2 or 3 weeks of just using the prosthetic, it feels like I have a lot more mobility and a lot more freedom than before.